4 fouls, getting a little bit of a rest, and the longer the Lakers can stay in this lead and be in control, the more minutes that Phil can buy for him to come in to finish this game.
But we have seen a difference in the jump shooting talents of people like Kobe Bryant and Derek Fisher, who were off, particularly in that first game. Iverson, and on the back tap, Iverson able to keep it alive. Here's Iverson with the step. Iverson beating a couple of Lakers and draws the foul. So Iverson, foul of the act, will shoot 2. Foul on Horry, his second.
Well, Marv, you're talking about perimeter players, and Iverson is going to continue to keep the pressure on. Now, remember in Game 2, the Lakers got in the penalty early in the fourth quarter. The 76ers shot 16 free throws. They only made 6 of them, but getting to the line so important. I'm sure Phil Jackson's going to talk to his team about committing too many fouls so early, but I thought that Kobe in Game 1 was out of rhythm, he and Fisher. I think that perimeter players suffer more with time off because they lose timing. A guy like Shaq gets the rest. He's such a power package, it doesn't affect him as much as it does perimeter guys.
As a result, Shaquille had a very strong opening game. Kobe shot just 7 for 22 and then bounced back in Game 2. Here's Lou, rebounded by McKee. Protects the dribble. Snow. And McKee has a tough pass to handle, and it does slow the break. So they have to regroup. Hill has been quiet. Goes on, puts the move on Grant. Tyrone Hill with his first field goal.
And as dominant as the Lakers have been, we have a 3-point game.
Lakers 73. The Sixers 70. Phil Jackson will have to make the decision as to when he brings back Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe takes to the rim. Horace Grant with a good job. Here's Horry for 3. Yes.
Oh, Robert Horry. How often have we seen him? But again, Marv, offensive rebound. Kobe drove in there. 3 guys go to him, and they cannot secure the defensive rebound.
Second from downtown for Horry. McKee. Here's Hill. And they get the new 24. Tyrone Hill very active here in the fourth quarter. A bit too active, called for the offensive foul.
Well, he was so excited because Shaquille is out of the game, thinking he can go to work inside. Let's watch his left arm to see if he hooks him. Right there, when you get that shoulder and arm up, they're going to call you for the foul. That's called giving it an advantage with that off arm. They'll let you keep it to your side, Mark, but once you get it away from your body, that's a red flag, and the officials see that all the time.
That's 4 on Hill. Dikembe Mutombo is back. Raja Bell checks back in. Phil Jackson staying with Tyronn Lue at the point. He has Brian Shaw at the other guard. Shaquille O'Neal is back on the floor. Up front with Robert Horry and Kobe Bryant. Shaq playing with the 4 fouls. Raja Bell with the rebound. Iverson working on Lue for 3. And last touch by the Sixers.
You know, we talked to Larry Brown before the game, and he told Allen Iverson, he said, I'd like to see you drive that thing in there a little more, put a little more pressure on him. He says, Coach, I can hit the 3. And he said, you know, I know you can, but I still like to see you drive it in there a little bit more.
The other point that Larry Brown made, that the fact that Allen Iverson is so overwhelmingly right-handed. Watch it, ball! And they're overplaying Iverson for the right hand, but he does not look to take advantage, does not switch up.
Right.
76-72 Lakers. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Bryant met on the switch, and then away from the ball, the foul on Bell, hooking up with Horry.
Eric Snow does a beautiful job. You throw that ball, just thread it right around the defender's foot. He cannot get the hand down into the passing lane. Alonzo Mourning likes that pass. Patrick Ewing likes it. They got a 4-point game here. I think these guys are excited.
It's the traveling Georgetown Caravan. Alonzo Mourning and Patrick Ewing rooting for their good friend Dikembe Mutombo as he has made it to the NBA Finals this time around. Lakers by 4. We'll be right back. We are coming up on 10 p.m. here in the East. As you take a look at the first Union Center in Philadelphia, whenever the Goodyear blimp is overhead, you know you're going to get a unique view. It's the Blimp Spirit of Goodyear, based near Akron, Ohio, home of the world headquarters for the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company.
And when Kobe's got the ball, he's going to get a good view of Sixer defenders. Look at all the attention that he draws. Horace Grant just outfights 4 Sixers for the loose basketball, and you know what that ends up in, don't you? That means 2 guys are open on the perimeter. Who wants to shoot it? Either Shaw or Ori. He kicks the ball out to Shaw. He makes the extra pass, and Robert Ori hits the 3. That went the lead from 3 to 6. That was a big shot.
3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Ori taking to the rim. Robert Ori. Looks like he may have pulled something in the process. That's the Robert Ori of several years back.
The one that we saw when he played for the Rockets and against Orlando in the finals.
Iverson finding Hill, who blows the stuff. 78-72 Lakers. O'Neal off the fake. O'Neal on the putback.
See, it's hard for Dikembe to make that second effort. Shaquille is so much quicker with his second jump. So Dikembe did a nice job. He just couldn't get to the second effort, and Shaq just beat him to the basketball.
So unusual to see a man 7-1 be able to go up on a second and sometimes a third time. Here's Hill. He is hurting the Sixers here. Tyrone Hill has had a very difficult series. Missed the layup a moment ago. And nice play by Bell. Iverson sweeping and fouled by Shaw. Tyrone Hill upset with himself.
Well, Tyrone Hill went for the steal, and he opened up the play for Ori. And when you're going to go in to play against Mutombo, you have got to go in strong and finish it. Now, Tyrone Hill is just so anxious right now. He's trying so hard. He misses the dunk off the back of the rim, and then Shaq comes back. Now, watch his second effort. The shot goes up. Dikembe out of the picture. There is Shaq. One more jump and the dunk before Dikembe could react to it. Marv, it's a great call on your part. How many big guys with that kind of power and size can get that second jump that quickly?
Eric Snow now checks in, replacing Tyrone Hill.
Now, this is what the Sixers did in Game 1. When they won the game, they went to a small lineup. You see Larry Brown trying to encourage Tyrone Hill. But look at the lineup out there now. Basically 4 perimeter players and Dikembe Mutombo. That means one thing. You better rebound the basketball. The Lakers are an excellent offensive rebounding team.
Aaron Fisher playing with the 4 fouls, as is Shaquille O'Neal. 7.5 remaining in this fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Bryant is fouled by Bell.
Everything was good except the foul. You don't want to foul a jump shooter. He was taking a very difficult shot. Raja Bell got up, and instead of just keeping his hand up there, brought his hand through and hit Kobe on the arm. Watch this now, Marv. He squares him up nicely. He's right in front. That's great defense. And then he brings the arm down. Keep that arm up. Make him take a tough shot, and don't put him on the line.
Bryant 4 for 4 at the line. Well, following the game on most of these NBC stations, stay tuned for Weakest Link. And for those of you who would like to continue with the NBA Finals, we will have a post-game special on CNBC that'll be immediately following our telecast. The entire crew will recount the game with highlights of live press conference interviews, plus guests from the Lakers and the Sixers. Look back at tonight's game, the NBA Finals post-game special on CNBC. Iverson for 3. So Iverson now has 27, and the Lakers under pressure turn it over.
This is what Phil Jackson was worried about. Pressure late in the game. Remember now, they had 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter of Game 2 to give themselves a chance to win the game. Problem is they missed 10 free throws that really cost them.
Timeout is called. 7:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Lakers now up by 6. Allen Iverson battling through the screen, shooting from downtown, and it cuts it to 6, followed by the turnover.
Well, the inbounds pass. Shaquille O'Neal takes the ball inbounds. And who is there? Eric Snow to throw the ball off the Lakers' leg. They're going to have it back coming out of a timeout. Larry Brown's going to diagram his team of play to get a score here. We got a 4-point game. This is Brian Shaw, and he has got to come hard to the basketball. The rule of thumb as you protect the passer. He reaches out with his hands. Eric Snow comes around the backside and knocks it off Shaq's leg. And they go to the timeout, and Phil is not happy at all, letting him know we have got to be strong now during this period of time as they come after us. And he gave Brian Shaw an earful. Brian Shaw is out there for his ball handling, his ability to make shots. But when Jim Gray talked to Phil before the game, he asked him, would we see Harper today? He said, I hope not, but I will not be hesitant to put him in the game. We'll see if we see him here in the last 5 or 6 minutes for stability if the Lakers, start making turnovers.
Ron Harper did not play in game 1. He played 7 minutes, played well. Very important player in the victory in game 2 on Friday night. Has not seen any action thus far this evening. Offensive foul on Iverson, who has to be careful. He already has 1 technical.
Well, Danny Crawford does a good job there and runs away from him, understanding Iverson does have the tee. But here, look at him. He's over on that right hand. You talk about he's got to force him to go left, and Iverson cannot turn that corner. Very fortunate. In a regular season game, he'd have probably got a technical. They would have viewed that as sort of showing up the official, but not today. They're not going to eject him on that, Marv.
First foul called on Iverson. 6.5 remaining in the 4th quarter. Kobe Bryant. And off the rebound by Roger Bell. A foul against the Lakers. It is number 5 on Shaquille O'Neal.
Now, the 76ers have a small lineup on the floor. Does Phil Jackson take Shaq out of the game? Remember, second shots, you got a defensive rebound. Shaq just walked Mutombo underneath the basket. 5 fouls, go right at him here. Maybe Mutombo can foul him out.
Do you stay with Shaq at this point?
I would get him out right now. You're going to need him the last 4 or 5 minutes of this game.
Iverson kicks it out. Here's Bell, rejected by O'Neal, and it will be Sixer ball with 5 on the 24.
Now, one of the things Phil always does during the regular season, he lets his star players play with fouls for moments like this, so they know how to play aggressively in foul trouble.
4th block shot for Shaq, who had 8 on Friday. Shot clock running down. McKee, rebounded by O'Neal. So the Lakers back in possession. They lead by 6. Just under 6 remaining in the 4th. Single coverage on O'Neal. Now Snow comes over. Shaw had it poked away. McKee pushing it. McKee has it slapped away by Horry. Good play by Robert Horry.
This is one of the roughest games I've seen, Marv, this year. There's a lot of contact that they're letting go. Guys going to the basket, guys getting hit. Normally these are fouls. Today we're seeing a play-on kind of thing. That is good hands there by Robert Horry, but there's been a lot of contact today on drives to the basket. That's on both sides.
Iverson working his way and draws the foul. It counts. He gets the call on the continuation as Derek Fisher has picked up his 5th foul.
That's why you don't want him shooting just 3-point shots or long jump shots. Put the pressure on the defense. Watch his hot step and over the top of Shaq, who has 5 fouls. He kisses it off the glass. Amazingly, the 76ers, if Iverson hits this free throw, are within 1 possession. They'd be down 3 points.
Iverson not able to complete the 3-point play. So the Lakers lead by 4. They've led by as many as 13. Shaq getting down deep. And Shaquille has to be very careful. It is so easy to pick up number 6 with an offensive foul working on Mutombo.
I agree with that. He can't get that left arm away from his body.
Lakers with an 84-78 advantage. Snow gets the step, draws the foul. Nice fake. Brian Shaw picks it up.
See, the crowd is wanting Shaq to get this foul, but this is a foul on Brian Shaw. There's no doubt about this. Watch the pump fake and watch Brian Shaw, right? Oh.
I think Shaw got him.
Shaw got him from behind. With that replay, let's see here if we can get a better look here, Mark, to see if maybe Shaw's foul came first. Iverson sets the screen on Shaq. In that one replay, it looked like Shaq got him on the arm. The question was, did Shaw get him from behind first? It was hard to tell.
Well, the Lakers are over the foul limit. Here's another look at it. Shaw from behind, but
that is.
I thought in watching it in live action, it looked like Shaw.
I thought so as well. But sometimes that camera can get a little tricky there with the angle.
4-point Laker lead. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth, and that is a holding foul on Snow. That's a non-shooting foul. The Sixers with their third team foul. 3 on Snow.
See how important it is, though, for the Sixers to get to the free throw line, Marv. They're starting to get there now. They had not done it the entire game, and they're allowed to pick up their defense now. It's causing the Lakers all kinds of problems. Look at the free throws in this half, 15. Remember, in the first half, they shot only 7.
Nice fake by Fisher. Good save by Iverson. The 76ers going with the small lineup and doing the job successfully. They've come from 13 down. They're within 4. Iverson for 3. Matumbo! And Shaquille O'Neal thought that he was taken down. It's a 2-point game. As you say, they're letting everything go.
Yeah, a lot of contact right now.
The chant of defense as we come up on 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. Kobe stopped by Bell. Here comes Iverson. Roger Bell with the strip. And now Iverson pulls it back.
A 3 gives them the lead.
Iverson. Now Bell. Once again they reset. Shot clock. And a 6. And McKee gunning from downtown, looking for the lead, but not able to hit.
The question is, when you go inside the Shaq now, do you take fouls? The other night they chose to double team and gave up the 3.
O'Neal with the drop step. Rebounded by Bell.
Shaq's tired. Mark, he's tired.
Nice play by Orley to knock it away from Snow. Here's Shaq trying to set it up for Fisher and deflected out by Iverson.
I think Phil needs a timeout, or he does not like to take timeouts, but his team now starting to come apart, and this was his worst nightmare, that it would be a close game, it would be late in the game, the Sixers would be cranking up their pressure, and how would his team handle it? Right now, they're on the ropes, hanging on just by 2. Moments ago, this play occurred. Brian Shaw got a pump fake in the air, and I'm going to show you here exactly what happens. He's in the air, and right there we hold it. There is the foul, and Shaq has not yet reached in, so it was not Shaq's 6th foul. It was Shaw, and Snow went to the free throw line. So that was a good call by the official, Danny Crawford, on that play. And the theme from Rocky playing, you see the heavyweights coming out on the floor, Shaquille O'Neal. The Sixers have been rocked all afternoon. They're on their heels, and they trail by 2 as Rocky is getting ready to go in for the finish.
Clips from the original Rocky movie being shown up above.
Mark, these next 3 minutes might decide how long these next 3 days are for LA and Philly.
Shaquille O'Neal playing with 5 fouls. Derek Fisher playing with 5. Kobe not able to hit, but Shaq puts it down. Kobe Bryant is 2 of his last 15 following the stunning first half. The Lakers now lead 86-82. Lakers led by 9 with 7.5 to play. Iverson with the step and held by Fisher. Lakers over the foul. Phil Jackson told to sit down by the official Bennett Salvatore. So Derek Fisher has fouled out.
Does he go to Ron Harper here, who's been on the bench the entire day? Kobe goes inside. Now, even though he doesn't score, Mutombo has to come over, and there's the offensive rebound for Shaq. A lot like when Iverson penetrates and the defense comes over and they live off second shots, but Fisher has fouled out of the game.
And it looks like Phil is going with Tyronn Lue. Harper has not played at all tonight.
It would be very difficult for Ron Harper to come in right now cold. He's been injured. He has not played a whole lot. And so Phil is going to go to Tyronn Lue, who has played earlier in the game, and Iverson goes to the line. That's why it's so important here for the Sixers to get to the penalty so early. These are 3 points they've got to have.
Lue has played 15 minutes as he checks in. Reminder, following the game, most of these NBC stations will carry Weakness Link. And for those of you who would like to continue with the NBA Finals, we'll have our post-game special on CNBC immediately following this telecast. It's a 2-point game. Lue handling against Iverson.
Kobe wants that ball.
Coming up on 2.5 remaining of the fourth. And Shaq fouled from behind by Dikembe Mutombo. That's 3 on Dikembe.
Now, Shaq was 8 for 9 in the first half at the foul line. He has not shot a free throw in the second half. That could come into play as Mutombo comes over the top. But Shaq has not shot 1 free throw the entire second half after being 8 of 9. So we'll see what happens here, Marv.
Non-shooting foul, 14 foul. Next one puts the Lakers in the penalty. Shot clock down to 4. Iverson over the top. Shaq with a powerball, but he's fouled out. Offensive foul.
Shaq tries to spin away from the double team, and he just powers himself through Mutombo for his 6th foul. This is what Phil Jackson was concerned about before the game. He actually hit Mutombo in the mouth. Mutombo's just falling out of the play, and Shaq turns around and goes right back through him, going away from the double team. Well, you know what? The 76ers have a wonderful opportunity now, Marv. Shaq is out. You know, Kobe's going to try to carry their team. They're down 2. They're in the penalty shooting free throws. If they're ever going to win a game today on their home floor, this is the day to get with Shaq out of the game.
Rick Fox comes on for Shaquille O'Neal, who departs with 30 points, 12 rebounds, 4 block shots in 41 minutes. Sixers down by 2. Coming up on 2 minutes in the fourth. Iverson is fouled.
See, no shot blocker in there now. Don't shoot any three-pointers or no jump shots, Mark. You got one thing on your mind. Lower your shoulder and get that ball to the basket. And that's what Iverson's going to do here. He's got Lue, force him left. There's no Shaquille O'Neal in there anymore. Go right to the front of that rim.
Fox on the foul, his second. Iverson, 6 of 8 at the line.
Mark, he gets excited. He doesn't stay on that line. He's got to keep himself on the line. He was backing up as he shot that. He's so hyper right now. He's got to take a deep breath and gather himself here. He's dancing around at that foul line.
Allen Iverson during the regular season, solid free throw shooter, 81%. Here's the pressure by the Sixers. They just did get it in, and then it's deflected out by Iverson.
The defensive pressure has been turned up. The Lakers were in a rhythm in the first half. They had 55 points. They shot 54%. Everything was going their way. They have 31 points this half.
And now Phil Jackson will call upon the veteran Ron Harper, who has not played at all this evening. Harper will come on. Lakers hoping that he will be able to calm things down. Here's Fox with the step, and he's fouled by Mutombo. Nice move by Rick Fox. So he's headed to the line. The 76ers are now over the foul limit. Mutombo collects his 4th. And now Harper being called back. The timeout situation. Lakers with 2 left. 76ers have 2 and a 20. Rick Fox, a 78% He had that outstanding game 1. He has not been a factor tonight and in game 2.
Well, he didn't hit anything but the bottom of the net there. Now, Marv, it's always interesting to watch guys under pressure. They get to the free throw line, they start grabbing their shoulders, they wipe their hands off, they start getting all this extraneous movement. You've got to be able to step up there and trust your routine, and he only got 1 of 2.
The Laker lead is 2. A minute 50 remaining in this fourth quarter. The series tied at 1. This is game 3 of the NBA Finals. Iverson trying to feed Bell, and it's taken over by Fox. So the Sixers turn it over, and a 20-second timeout is called. 76ers trying to slap the ball out of the hands of Rick Fox. And a timeout is called by the Lakers with a minute 34 to go in this fourth quarter. The Lakers 87, the Sixers 85. Back in Philadelphia, Marv Albert, Doug Collins, a minute 34 remaining in this fourth quarter. A look at the timeout rundown. Lakers just have 1 timeout left. A full timeout. Philly has 2 full and a 20. Both teams over the foul limit. Shaquille O'Neal, Derek Fisher have both fouled out. 4 apiece on Tyrone Hill and Dikembe Mutombo. Lakers have led virtually all the way. They led by as many as 13 late in the first half. It is Laker ball, and they lead 87-85.
Well, Larry Brown has gone small to match up with the Lakers, who have gone small. Remember, now rebound the basketball is going to be critical. Question is, who on the Lakers wants the basketball right now other than Kobe? Who is going to come and make a play if they keep the ball out of Kobe's hands? You cannot run away from the ball if you're the Lakers and force Kobe to try to do everything here, Marv.
And Kobe, 2 for his last 15, being defended by Raja Bell. Bryant checking the clock. Once again, you see the contact by both players. Here's Kobe to the rim with the runner. Kobe Bryant with a clutch shot, and the Lakers lead 89-85.
See, great players don't know that they've just missed 2 out of their lineup, just made 2 of their last 15 shots. Don't even think about that.
Eric Snow setting it. Iverson beating Lou. Iverson for Bell. Rebounded. It counts on the foul. Kevin Ollie, who had checked in following the timeout, playing for the first time tonight with the field goal, and he's headed to the line.
Now Kobe Bryant with a spectacular drive, slices through 3 defenders, jumps off the wrong foot, and then the 76ers just won't go away. The offensive rebound by Kevin Ollie. Right now, the 76ers look like they're in the CBA, the 6'4" and under league out there.
Kevin Ollie with a 3-point play. Kevin Ollie in his 5th year out of the University of Connecticut, getting his first playing time, able to convert on a 3-pointer, and the Sixers are within 1 with just under 1 minute remaining. Fourth quarter. So they get the ball out of Kobe Bryant's hands, but Robert Horry hits from downtown, and that has something to say to fans in the crowd. That's his 3rd 3, and the Lakers lead by 4.
Well, that's a veteran player, a guy who's won championships in Houston, who won a championship last year, did not run away from the play. They trapped Kobe, they got it out of his hands. He had an open shot, you got to take it. There was no hesitation. What a big, big shot by Robert Horry.
A huge 3 a moment ago by Robert Horry, who has 8 of his 11 points here in the fourth quarter. And now the focus shifts to Allen Iverson with his 76ers down by 4 and 47 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Well, they do not need a 3 at this point in time. You want to get a quick score, but Allen Iverson, it's so vital for him to get his shot opportunities. Marv, in game 1, he got 41, they won. In game 2, 29, they lost. Today, he has 28. And when he takes 30 or more shots, they are 8-2. So important for him to try to find a way to get a couple more shots up here. The statistics in would swing to the Sixers' favor.
Ollie inbounds. Iverson beating Lou on the overplay. Not able to hit from downtown, and Bryant. So it will be Sixer ball. 36 seconds to go in this fourth quarter, and Philadelphia has a new 24. And Phil Jackson upset.
Now, the Sixers want to get a quick shot here. That's why Larry Brown's going to call timeout. With 36 seconds to go and 24, you got a 12-second differential. You get a quick shot, you'll get 2 for 1. That way you don't need a 3.
The 76ers now down to their final timeout. Lakers have 1 timeout remaining. Phil Jackson upset just a moment ago as we were headed to commercial because he felt Kobe Bryant was hacked as the ball was deflected out of bounds. He felt he was hit. No call made, and now Philadelphia taking the timeout to talk things over.
Well, Marv, what you want to do here, Larry Brown, you want to get a quick shot. That's why you call it timeout. If you can get it here in about 4 seconds, that means there'll be an 8-second differential. You can play good defense and get the ball back. A 2 would tie and a 3 could win. That's why he took the timeout to try to diagram this play.
Snow will throw in. Bell shoots the 3. And deflected out of bounds. Iverson thought he was fouled. Last touched by the Lakers with 29 seconds left in regulation.
The confidence of Raja Bell to shoot that 3. Man.
Remember, though, he's thinking back in game 1, he passed up on a shot, and he regretted it. And Larry Brown said he should have taken it. It was an outside shot. Here's Iverson. Not able to hit, but a foul is called on Lou. And it's a 3-point attempt, so Allen Iverson to the line to shoot 3.
Now what happens, look at, there's a 3.6 differential. If he makes all 3 of these, it's a 1-point game. And if you're Larry Brown, you have to decide, do you want to take the risk of being able to stop them, or do you take a foul? If you do even 2 free throws, you're down only 3. So that's a huge foul if you can make all 3 of these free throws. I think that was Iverson's 30th shot of the game, too. Will that be prophetic?
34 points for Iverson, who is now 9 for 12 at the line. It's a 1-point game. Iverson hits all 3 off the foul by Lou on the attempted 3-pointer. 27 and 6/10 seconds to go in this fourth quarter, and here's the pressure on Bryant. Horry gets it up court, and a foul. So Horry will go to the line.
That's a good foul right there. You get the ball out of Kobe's hands. Now you force Robert Horry to go to the free throw line. Got to make them both. If he does, you're still down only 3. If he splits them, you're down 2. And if he misses them both, you've got the ball with a chance to win. You haven't led since 27 to 25. Imagine if the Sixers steal this game. The last time they led Marv was at the 1-minute mark of the second quarter.
Dikembe Mutombo has checked back in. Horry, a 71% free throw shooter during the regular season, and receiving the treatment from the crowd. He is a very cool player under pressure.
Yes, he is. I remember the big 3, and now this would be a huge 5 points. Remember now, Shaquille O'Neal is fouled out, so if the Sixers can get this in overtime, you would have to think it would be their advantage.
Lakers up by 2. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. Horry calmly hits both, and Larry Brown using his final timeout. So Robert Horry with 10 of his 13 points here in the fourth. Lakers with a 3-point lead. We'll be right back.
Well, this play looked like maybe it was going to be an innocent play, maybe not mean much when it happened back in the first quarter. Shot clock looked like the violation as the ball is still in Shaq's hand. 0-0 on the clock. He did score. Now we have a 3-point game. That hoop could loom large as The 76ers will come out on the floor. There's 21 seconds to go, Marv. I still don't think you have to shoot a 3 here. I think you can drive to the basket, you get a quick 2. If you score, you can foul. You extend the game. If you take a 3 and miss it and they rebound it, chances are you're going to lose the basketball game. So don't take a 3 unless it absolutely just presents itself and it's a great look.
See the three-point shooting by the Sixers. They're just 6 of 18 from the field overall here in the fourth. Allen Iverson has been the man, as you'd expect, with 14 of his 35 here in the fourth quarter. Both teams are over the foul limit. Iverson, played by Lou, taking it to the bucket. The tip knocked away inadvertently by Jones, and now foul.
That was a great defensive play by Kobe Bryant. He's the one that came over and changed that shot. He's a second-team all-league defender. Last year, the youngest player ever to make the all-defensive team. We talk about his offense. This could be a game-saving play. Now, watch the penetration. There's no Shaq, but watch Kobe come over and change this shot. Makes it a difficult shot. Now, Iverson gets knocked down after the play. And watch Kobe. Just keep your eye on Kobe. He's not worried about Raja Bell. He comes over. Robert Horry comes over, and who ends up with the rebound? That cool customer, Robert Horry, who's hit 5 big points here in the fourth period. Can he seal the deal here with 2 free throws?
Foul on Snow. And Robert Horry, as we mentioned, a 71% free throw shooter during the regular season, has that stroke going. And the Lakers now 21 of 24 at the line. 14 points for Horry. The Lakers open up a 4-point lead. The Sixers have used all their timeouts. They have to play it out with 9 and 5/10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So Horry hits on both 96, 91. Iverson racing down. Iverson kicks it out. Snow for 3. And that will wrap it. The Los Angeles Lakers able to come away with a victory here in Game 3.